Hello, welcome back to my channel. Do you want to know a must-have in your house? Maybe you have a teenage girl, maybe for yourself. If you want to know a must-have oil, a must-have to help you in case your friend, your family member, yourself, your daughter, you want to know a must-have, you have to stay tuned and watch this video till the end, and then let's start together. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you. If you're already a subscriber, I welcome you back again. Since I posted my last video about how to boost and improve your chance of getting pregnant quickly, your fertility, a lot of people have been asking me, do you forget to do the video? You promised to tell us how to use natural remedy about cloves on how to boost your fertility to help you get pregnant faster. Disclaimer, I'm not a medical doctor, but all these things are natural things that I recommend to some of my customers, and it works. And besides helping you to get pregnant, increasing your fertility, and it's good for cold, it's good for mucus, like a stuffy mucus that is stuck in your nose. It's good for sinus pressure, it's good for everything. But if you follow my direction, it's gonna be easy. So if you're using it to help and boost your fertility, so what you need to do, I might show you a video at the end of this, or I might put the some of the video on how you can do it. So what you need to do is to get 1 liter of water with 2 tablespoons of cloves. Make sure it's a whole cloves. If you get organic one, that's fine. If you get non-organic, it works the same. So you get 1 liter of water, cold room temperature water, and 2 tablespoons of cloves. You put it inside your water, and then you leave it on your countertop in the kitchen. You can leave it anywhere. You can even put it in your fridge. You can put it on your countertop in the kitchen. Leave it for at least 24 hours. Make sure the water turns into brownish color before you put it in your fridge. When it turns brown color, that means it has infused real good. So how do you use it? If you're trying to get pregnant, first thing in the morning, take 4 ounces of this clove water and drink it. You can drink it cold, you can drink it warm. Before you go to bed, let it be your last beverages or water to drink before you go to bed. So that means you be drinking it like 2 times in a day. So let's say you're one of those women that have like a brownish period and you've been going through all this. You need to look into herbs that can help you in clearing those brownish blood, because it's not okay. So if you want to get pregnant faster, make sure you're doing some natural stuff. You can talk to your OBGYN doctor. If it's not helping enough, look into natural way. I also sell fertility tea, so in case you need to talk to me, you feel free to talk to me on WhatsApp or chat me up. But if your period is normal, like is normal 5 days, 4 days, and is red, there's no brownish anything, you shouldn't have any problem. But everybody have different issues, like fallopian tube is blocked and everything. If you have an issue with fallopian tube, talk to your gynecologist. And if you want to look into natural way, feel free to chat me up on WhatsApp as well. Disclaimer, just like I said, I'm not a medical doctor or any nurse practitioner in any way, but with my background, I will be able to talk and help you in any way I can. So that is that one for helping you to boost your fertility, to boost your fertility, rate and everything. Is 1 liter of water, 2 tablespoons of cloves. Mix it together in a big jar or in the bottle. Leave it on your countertop. Make sure it has a tight container cover. Leave it on your countertop or put it in the fridge for at least 24 hours. The color should be dark brown, and at the same time make sure the color is dark brown. Drink 2 cups of water, 2 cups of clove water a day. First thing in the morning. It doesn't have any bad taste or anything. So first thing in the morning and first thing before you go to bed, last thing before you go to bed. And make sure if you're having like a yeast infection, let me explain this to you. If you're having yeast infection, I want you to soak about 1 tablespoon of clove water into 16 ounces of hot water, like you infusing, like making tea. And then you chop your garlic, about 2 or 3 garlic, you chop it up and add it inside your clove, the clove tea that you make. This is a different recipe that I'm telling you. The first recipe is for boosting and helping you get pregnant faster if you have a regular period. That is when you use 1 liter of water, 2 tablespoons of cloves. You mix it together, leave it for 24 hours and drink it twice a day. First thing in the morning and last thing before you go to bed. And you start, seeing difference. It's good for everything. Even you're dealing with virus, cloves is good, is best. You have gas, you have indigestion, you have stuffy mucus, you have allergy. Clove is good. Do your research. So that is for the first one about fertility, helping you. This is the second one I'm giving to you. If you are a woman that is dealing with yeast infection consistently, I'll talk about the yeast infection on my last video. So now I'm giving you another recipe. You can, take 1 tablespoon of cloves. You can put it into hot water like you're making a tea. If you're having a yeast infection with a thick discharge, you need to make this tea. The first one I gave in my last video, you're making it with a cold room temperature water, But now you're having a thick discharge and it smells so bad. Just like I said, you can go to the doctor and talk to your OB/GYN, but if you don't want to go that way and you want to try something natural before you go to your OB, try this one. 16 ounces of water with 1 tablespoon of cloves. Make it as a tea, leave it for 3 to 4 hours. You should be able to infuse quickly. Then chop your garlic and put it inside the hot tea. Let both infuse for 2 to 4 or 3 hours. The longer it stays, the more it gets stronger. Then after 5 hours, let me just say 5 hours, then make sure you strain your tea. Go to the bathroom, don't use no soap. Sit down like you're about to, like a pee or something. Make sure your hands is clean. Take the tea and the garlic that you infuse the water from, use it to rinse down there. When you rinse it, pat dry. And then I will now tell you another recipe that you can use after you use the water. You can use this in outside layer around your labia. So what you need to do, I want you to make this oil. I will try and make some of this video to show you. Maybe I will put it in some way in part of the video, or I will put it at the end of the video. Another one that you can do, I want you to chop about 5 garlics, 5 cloves of garlics. Then I want you to use 1 tablespoon of cloves. And then we'll be needing organic extra virgin olive oil, about 4 ounces. So we're gonna need 4 ounces of extra virgin olive oil. And we're gonna be needing 1 tablespoon of cloves. We're gonna be needing 4 to 5 cloves garlics. We chop and you mix the cloves and the garlic. You mix it like in a glass jar, like a mason jar, and you put 4 ounces of extra virgin olive oil. You put it in it. This is this oil, everybody needs to have it. As a woman, maybe you have a teenager, maybe for you, but you need to have this oil handy at home in case you have the yeast infection. It's easy to use. And don't forget, I told you about my last video how to use yogurt, like a plain Greek yogurt, and you said probiotic and kombucha. We talk about that one in the video. You want to know more about what I said in this last video, check it out. So just like I said, I want you to make this oil. It's good. Just put it somewhere, maybe next to your window where the sunlight can get to it, or you can put it anywhere in your house, but make sure you try to infuse at least for 6 to 7 weeks. If you need it so fast, I want you to double boil like a bath water. Everybody know how to double boil, and if you don't know, let me explain to you. Because you will boil the water, you put water inside a pot, and you put another you put pot you take your pot, you put water in it, you turn off your stove, and then you take your jar that you already mixed your oil, your garlic, your clove, you put it inside the water. I will show you the slow cooker. Your slow cooker will be the best. Just pour some water inside your slow cooker, put it in the medium, and then put your cloves, your garlic, your oil, put it inside the mason jar, and put it inside the slow cooker, and let it infuse for like 2 to 3 hours. And then when the oil is done, you don't have to strain or anything. Just leave the clove, leave the garlic, everything, leave it like that. When you finish using the clove water and the garlic, tea to rinse your VG, pot dry real good. I know it can be very itchy, but trust me, this works. Take your oil that I just explained to you. Make sure your hand is clean, or get some cotton ball, dip inside your oil, and use it to clean around everywhere down there, and then you can go to bed. Do this at least 2 to 3 days. You should start feeling better, because some kind of medication that they give for yeast infection, sometimes it works, and after the following week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you will still have yeast infection again. But that doesn't mean the recipe I give to you gonna get rid of yeast infection and everything. If you are taking a medication, I said in my last video, try to look, why am I having constant yeast infection? It might be maybe you're diabetic, maybe you're taking high blood pressure medicine, and it's causing you, the medicine you're taking might be causing you to have constant yeast infection. You need to talk to your doctor. But these are natural stuff that you can do to get rid of yeast infection. Putting hot water, scratching, it's not the solution to yeast infection. And make sure you eat at least maybe 2 to 3 times a day of Greek yogurt, and you say active probiotic in it. If you don't like yogurt, try to look into kombucha. Anything that have like probiotic in it. Our body likes fermented food, and it likes a good fermented bacteria food and drinks and beverages. So look into that. If you have any question, please feel free to contact me. You can reach me in the comment section. You can reach me on my WhatsApp. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. Bye.